Let's talk about your dinner plate, specifically that perfect piece of salmon, those crispy calamari rings, and the king crab leg at a fancy buffet. These aren't just delicious meals. They're the result of an epic journey that starts far from the comfort of your favorite restaurant. Each bite is a taste of adventure, a story of survival and human ingenuity that spans continents and oceans. Before they reach your fork, these ocean creatures survive wild journeys from some of the harshest places on Earth. Imagine fishermen braving freezing winds and towering waves, risking their lives to bring in the catch. This isn't just about food, it's about grit, danger, and incredible engineering. Behind every seafood dish is a network of people and machines working in harmony, often in extreme conditions. The people behind your seafood do jobs most of us would never attempt. Also, we can enjoy a taste of the ocean. Their days start before sunrise and end long after dark, fueled by determination and tradition. The journey from deep sea to table is a global operation involving giant steel traps, floating factories, and robots. From the moment the traps hit the ocean floor to the high-tech factories that sort and process the catch, every step is a marvel of modern logistics. For king crab, it starts in Alaska's frigid waters. Crews work in sub-zero temperatures, racing against time and nature to haul in their precious cargo. For squid, it's a race against time. These creatures are caught at night under dazzling lights, and must be sorted and packed within hours to preserve their delicate flavor. For salmon, it's life in high-tech underwater cities. Divers and engineers monitor their health, ensuring the fish grow strong in carefully controlled environments. These supply chains are feats of human ingenuity and a reminder of nature's raw power. Storms, shifting tides, and unpredictable weather are constant challenges, but the industry adapts and innovates to keep the world fed. We're talking about billion-dollar industries feeding millions worldwide. From bustling seafood markets to high-speed processing plants, the scale is staggering. So next time you crack open a crab leg or order sushi, remember, there's a wild story behind every bite. It's a story of risk, reward, and the relentless pursuit of the freshest catch. We're pulling back the curtain on the dangerous jobs, amazing tech, and the people who make it all possible. Their expertise and courage keep the seafood industry thriving. And we'll explore the delicate balance between feeding the world and protecting our oceans for future generations. Let's dive in and discover the untold stories behind your favorite ocean treasures. Our first stop, the legendary Bering Sea, a place where the horizon blurs into a cold, endless expanse, and the air bites with every breath. Here, the hunt for king crab is not just a job, it's a test of endurance and courage, widely known as one of the world's most dangerous professions. Fishermen battle towering waves that crash over the rails, freezing temperatures that numb fingers and faces, and decks slick with treacherous ice. To catch these prized crabs, crews use massive steel traps, each weighing over 700 pounds, painstakingly baited and dropped into the frigid depths below. After a tense 24-hour wait, powerful hydraulic winches haul the heavy pots back to the surface, while the crew braces themselves against the cold spray and slippery decks, sorting through the catch with practiced hands. Every crab pulled from the pot is a potential payday, but only if it survives the journey. The crew must handle them with care, ensuring each one stays alive and healthy. The crabs are placed in tanks filled with circulating cold seawater, kept at a precise temperature. If the water is too warm, the crabs weaken, too cold and they freeze. Either way, the catch is lost. It's a delicate balancing act, requiring constant vigilance and quick thinking, all while battling the relentless elements. The combination of brutal weather, powerful machinery, and sheer exhaustion makes every shift a true test of human limits. One wrong move can mean disaster. Yet these fishermen press on, risking everything for a shot at a big reward and the pride of conquering the sea. They are the first link in a remarkable chain, bringing deep-sea delicacies from the icy wilds to dinner tables around the world. It's their grit, determination, and unbreakable spirit that make it all possible, forging a living from the unforgiving Bering Sea. Once the crabbing vessel docks, the journey of the king crab is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning a new, high-stakes phase, one that demands speed, precision, and teamwork from everyone involved. The race against time begins as crews scramble to unload the precious cargo. Every minute counts, and the dock becomes a hive of activity, with workers moving swiftly to ensure the crabs remain in peak condition. Crabs must stay alive as they're transported thousands of miles to processing factories. Gentle handling is crucial. as even a small injury can mean the loss of a valuable crab. The operation has a strict 48-hour window to maintain freshness and value. Timing is everything, and the clock starts ticking the moment the crabs leave the boat. Specialized refrigerated trucks act as mobile life support systems, with tanks mimicking the crab's natural environment. These trucks are equipped with temperature controls, oxygenation systems, and constant monitoring to keep the crabs healthy and stress-free. From port, the crabs are rushed onto cargo ships or planes bound for major markets. Whether by sea or by air, the journey is carefully coordinated to minimize delays and maximize survival rates. These containers are self-contained ecosystems keeping tens of thousands of crabs alive. Advanced filtration and water quality systems ensure the crabs remain in optimal conditions, no matter how far they travel. A single power failure could wipe out millions in product. Backup generators and vigilant staff are always on alert, ready to respond to any emergency that could threaten the precious cargo. After days at sea or in the air, the crabs reach state-of-the-art processing factories. Here the focus shifts from transport to preparation, as the next stage of their journey begins. As container doors open, a moving mountain of live crabs pours onto conveyor belts. The sight is both chaotic and mesmerizing, as thousands of crabs jostle for space. For factory workers, it's the start of a long day. For the crabs, it's the end of an epic journey that began deep beneath the waves and spanned continents. The air is filled with clacking shells and rushing water. The final stage begins, as the crabs are sorted, processed, and prepared for tables around the world. Welcome to the King Crab Factory, where chaos meets precision. On peak days, over $10 million worth of crab is processed here. First, workers sort the crabs. Only the prime 6 to 10 pounders make the cut. Next, high-pressure water jets blast away sand and mud. Then the crabs are cooked in massive stainless steel tanks at exactly 100 degrees Celsius. Their shells turn from muddy brown to vibrant red in minutes. Immediately after, they're plunged into ice water, shock-cooling locks in texture and sweetness. Automated machines and skilled workers butcher and package the crab legs and claws. The meat is vacuum-sealed to preserve freshness. Quality control teams check everything from pH to microbial content. Every package must meet strict international standards. The result? Pristine crab, ready for high-end markets worldwide. It's a marvel of efficiency and quality. Now let's shift to the global squid industry, a multi-billion-dollar business. Squid is a staple in cuisines from Japan to Spain to the US. Factories can process 600 tons of squid, worth $5 million, in days. Industrial ships use massive nets to capture entire schools, processing the catch on board. Smaller boats use traditional methods. Bright lights lure squid to the surface, then fishermen catch them by hand. This selective method yields higher quality squid prized for freshness. No matter the method, speed is critical. Squid must be chilled to near freezing immediately. Any delay, and the catch spoils. Crews work frantically to sort and ice the squid. This initial chill is the first step in a temperature-controlled journey. The cold chain must remain unbroken. It's a race against time from sea to plate. At the processing plant, the cold chain continues. Tons of ice squid are washed with high-pressure, ice-cold water to clean and chill them. On the factory floor, efficiency is everything. Squid are sorted by size. Smaller ones become calamari rings. Larger ones are reserved for sashimi or grilling. Automated systems butcher the squid at lightning speed. Machines slice cleaned bodies into perfect rings. The squid is flash frozen at -40 degrees Celsius, locking in freshness and texture. Frozen squid is vacuum sealed and stored at -18 degrees Celsius in deep freeze warehouses. From here it's shipped worldwide. The system is a marvel of logistics, but fragile. Weather delays or technical failures can spoil millions in product. Every step must be perfect. Salmon is one of the world's most popular fish, but wild stocks can't meet demand. Enter high-tech offshore salmon farms, sprawling underwater operations with massive circular cages. Each farm holds hundreds of thousands of fish, monitored 24/7 by sensors and underwater cameras. Autonomous robots patrol the cages, checking for disease and cleaning nets. Automated feeding systems deliver precise amounts of food, optimizing growth and minimizing waste. The goal? Raise 1 million fish worth $25 million, as efficiently and sustainably as possible. When salmon reach target size, it's harvest time. Specialized vessels gently suction the fish into chilled onboard tanks. The process is designed to minimize stress and preserve meat quality. The fish are sorted and kept near freezing as they begin their journey to the factory. It's aquaculture on a massive scale. At the factory, harvested salmon enter a world of automation and hygiene. First, they're washed with high-pressure cold water. Automated systems descale, debone, and fillet the fish with precision. Some fillets are sent to smokehouses, cured with salt, and slowly smoked over wood chips. The process is carefully controlled for flavor and preservation. Nothing goes to waste. Salmon roe, or ikura, is harvested and cured as a luxury delicacy. Every part of the fish is maximized for value. Fillets and smoked products are vacuum sealed for freshness. Many packages now include QR codes to trace the fish back to its farm. The final products are deep frozen and shipped worldwide. The cold chain ensures salmon arrives as fresh as the day it was processed. Bringing king crab, squid, and salmon to our tables takes incredible effort, but abundance comes at a price. Overfishing once nearly collapsed king crab stocks. Now, strict quotas and short seasons help populations recover. Salmon farms ease pressure on wild stocks but create new environmental challenges: waste, disease, and risk of escape. The industry is searching for solutions: land-based crab farms and closed-loop salmon systems that recycle water and prevent escapes. Knowing the journey of our seafood connects us to the people and systems that feed the world. It reminds us the ocean isn't an endless resource. By understanding where our food comes from, we can make informed choices. Supporting sustainable practices helps protect marine ecosystems. The goal: enjoy amazing seafood while keeping oceans healthy for generations. Balance is possible. With innovation and care, the future of our oceans depends on it.